Akif Farani on Facebook. Response to RFE documents I485 are received on April 1st. How long does it take for USCIS to respond?
At least 120 days.
Hamza Jan, a Facebook VIP member. How can I get my tax papers from 1998 to 2002 as they were needed for my son's CRBA and passport here in Pakistan?
You got to request it from the IRS.gov.
Danielle Okanda on YouTube. I'm in removal proceeding and wanted to know if my case can be reviewed.
Yeah, sure. Call us.
Annette B on YouTube. My son is married to a U.S. citizen. It's over a year and he's still waiting on a call from the embassy in Jamaica for his medical appointment. Is there anything that can be done to speed up the process?
You can request a humanitarian expedite if you have a very good reason.
Janet Morgan on YouTube. How long does it take to get a green card through a sick kid, like OT and therapy ones, for those in the U.S. for more than 10 years? Is there a backlog or waiting period involved if there's no cancellation of removal?
There is no such thing as sick kid visa. If your son or daughter is over 21, you could adjust your status. It's the same waiting time, whether sick or healthy. If you're talking about cancellation or removal, that means putting you in deportation and applying for adjustment of status before the judge based on extreme and unusual hardship to your sick child. That could take 2 to 3 years.
Bad Gal Thompson on Facebook. If I'm granted a green card via asylum, would I be able to file for my citizenship and be able to travel back to the country that I was running from if I was granted citizenship?
Well, if you were running from the country, you know, the general idea is if you go back to that country, then how scared were you to go back in the first place? It's much harder to take your citizenship away than your green card.
Abi RJ on YouTube. I am a U.S. citizen and I've applied for I-130, which will take approximately 1 year. Meanwhile, my girlfriend is pregnant. Once she gets her green card, how can I bring my unborn child to the U.S.?
Say that again, please.
I'm a U.S. citizen and I've applied for I-130, which will take about a year. Meanwhile, my girlfriend is pregnant. Once she gets her green card, how can I bring my unborn child to the U.S.?
If you're a U.S. citizen, your unborn child becomes a United States citizen at birth. Bring your unborn child, who would then be born, to the U.S. Embassy and get a U.S. passport for him. And get a certificate of birth from abroad for a child of a U.S. citizen.
Azari Barth on YouTube. Can someone call immigration on you?
Yes, of course.
Kirkan Dodoshi on YouTube. I got my vowel case reviewed by June 2021. Got a prima facie approved combo card. What are the chances to get a green card and when could that be?
Well, if you get a prima facie, that means at least you prove all 3 elements to a minimum level for your vowel case, which is good moral character, which is valid bona fide marriage, and physical abuse or extreme emotional abuse. Will you get a green card? I have no idea. I don't know anything about your case. It does take about 3 years.
Last one, Igbeen FE on Facebook. Filed for I-360 January 21st, 2022. Got prima facie February 10th. About to go for a fingerprint next week. Is the case going in the right direction?
Sounds like it so far, yes. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.